One of my favorite things to do is, wait for it, browse for birthday cards. I know. I'll confess it's not the most interesting of conversation starters, nor a recommended icebreaker at the office party. But let's be honest, who of us has not at least once asked ourselves, someone really gets paid to make these? I want that job. Talking animals wearing sunglasses and party hats, or cartoon figures aged well beyond their years blowing trick candles. Birthday cards are an all but subtle reminder that someone is thinking of you. And who doesn't like that, even if it is just once a year? My oldest son turned 10 the other day. I'll forgo the cliche they grow up so fast, even though they do. I started thinking about what birthday card you give a 10-year-old. He's double digits now. In a few years, a teenager, then driving, which then brings its own various "what did you do that for?" so on and so forth. I'll jump off that bridge when I get there, but for now, I'll relish in his limited understanding of the world past Pokemon and Zelda. But in all of this foretelling, I could not stop the thought, what do you say to a 10-year-old? As I began to make the list, I was halfway through the first page when the most extraordinary thought occurred. Something so powerful, yet so simple, but so life-changing. I'm Chad Lawson, and let's calm it down in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's find a comfy place to sit. Or if you want to lie down, that's fine. You have a much better discipline at staying awake than I do. Before we close our eyes, let's just take a deep breath. Nothing intense, just a big breath in and a big breath out. That muchly needed sigh. Let's do that one more time. Now let's close our eyes and do this one last time. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. As always, noticing how you feel during this. Do you feel as if you're breathing from your chest, or maybe your abdomen, your nose? Another deep breath in. Another deep breath out. Now I would like for you to imagine that you are at the birthday party of a 10-year-old. If kids aren't your thing, that's okay. Pretend you're arriving late just as the cake is being cut. It's your favorite kind, so that's not so bad now, right? Okay, back to the party. Laughs are abundant, and presents are already opened, and the cake is actually really good. It's nice to sit and catch your breath for a moment. The giggles and shrieks come to a lull as one by one adults retrieve their sugary intoxicated mini-me's, and then you notice just how quiet it finally is. And then you see the 10-year-old. That's really the only person you came to see anyway. Well, and the cake. As you pull up a chair, you can't help but reminisce, as you've been to every birthday party. But this one is a bit different than the years before. Instead of a box wrapped in colorful paper or another gadget forgotten by tomorrow, this year's gift is something you'll hope they'll never forget. Before what's next, let's take one more breath in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, I lied. Maybe one more. But let's continue to focus on where we are breathing from. Deep breath in. deep breath out. You lean over to the 10-year-old and you say something very clear and direct. You are important. You've piqued their interest as they've placed their uneaten cake off to the side. You say it again. You are important. The world needs you. I know you will do great things. As they smile, you sense their confidence beginning to grow. You are beautiful inside and out. It's okay to feel sad. Follow your heart. You are enough. When you need help, ask. I believe in you. You are not alone. The room is silent as you notice it's just the two of you now. As your eyes leave the floor, you glance at the 10-year-old and suddenly realize it's you. You are this 10-year-old. Maybe these words have actually never been spoken to you, ever. Or perhaps, maybe mentioned in your youth. But as 1 year moves into the next, the tiny setbacks in life take root in our mind, telling us maybe we're not as smart as we thought, even after you aced that exam, or how your role in life isn't important even after a friend calls you for support during a time of trouble. Life has a way of eroding our inner cheerleader, the voice inside of us that once used to shout, "You can do anything," has recently been, "You haven't a chance." But that's about to change right now. As the responsibilities of life increase, our self-worth should not decrease. We need these reminders. You are not alone. That you are enough. So I'm going to speak these words over you. During this time, as we have our eyes closed, I simply ask you to just listen. No need to repeat what I'm saying, only listen. Allow these affirmations to take root as we soften the terrain of our emotions. One last deep breath in. One deep breath out. You are important. The world needs you. I know you will do great things. You are beautiful inside and out. It's okay to feel sad. Follow your heart. You are enough. When you need help, ask. I believe in you. You are not alone. The garden of self-doubt has many roots, and even though you didn't plant them by hand, you can begin to weed the emotional soil, uprooting each one at a time. Be patient. A garden takes daily nurturing, but as you tend to its growth with time, care, and attention, you begin to find the reward not only in the array of beautiful colors, but knowing that you did this, one step at a time, turning dirt into a beautiful garden. I just want these last few moments to settle in. We just went through quite a bit. And it's not to be rushed. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Slow breath out. Gently open your eyes. I'd like you to softly smile. It's my favorite part of each episode. Just a gentle, content, warm smile. It's easy to focus on our failures. It's second nature, to be honest. But the words any of us would give to a 10-year-old are just as relevant no matter how many candles are on the cake. I've created a PDF of this list for you. You can download this for free from the website calmitdownpodcast.com. Just look for today's episode and you'll see the link. Print this out. Place it where you will see it often, be it at work, the refrigerator, bathroom mirror, somewhere close by, maybe somewhere close by before you call someone that isn't so encouraging, or on your nightstand so you can read the list before your feet touch the floor first thing in the morning. What a wonderful wake-up. Don't forget, your mind is a garden, begging for radiant life. Nurture it by planting the soil of your emotions with encouraging thoughts each day. We will have setbacks. They are a part of life. But now you have the ability to replace those weeds with seeds of life. To hear more episodes of Calm It Down or the musical playlist from today's episode, or if you're simply just wanting to know where to send chocolate chip cookies, visit calmitdownpodcast.com. You'll even find additional resources for emotional support, including our online community at our Facebook page. You're not alone. You are not alone. This podcast was written and produced by yours truly, Chad Lawson, composer, pianist, and nationally recognized Sweet Tooth. For what it's worth, the views, expressions, and techniques in this episode are of my personal opinion and are not intended to, nor should they serve as a substitute for medical advice or diagnosis rendered to you by your individual doctor or other healthcare provider. Only a licensed physician should evaluate your situation, provide a diagnosis, or render other medical advice to you, and you should act only upon the advice of such physician. In short, I am an extreme empath by nature, but my profession is that of a composer and pianist, not a licensed therapist or physician. I hear from thousands of listeners how my music has helped them through various stages of emotional needs and simply want to offer this and future podcasts in aiding those needs. To find a list of licensed professionals and additional resources, please visit calmitdownpodcast.com. You can hear Calm It Down every Tuesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you may fancy. And wherever that may be, do subscribe. If anything, it will at least remind you what day of the week it is. For more information, visit calmitdownpodcast.com. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review. While it takes less than 60 seconds to do, its impact will last for years to come, as every little bit helps us in growing the awareness and the importance of emotional health. Until next time, be kind to your mind and join me next week as we calm it down.